Let's craft it. Let's do it. Invalid recipe, what? Oh man, what are you talking about? That's totally valid. Alright, first of all. Alright, charcoal. Let's get some oak bark. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Bill. That's fine. I'm not going to make a big thing out of doing this, but... Franklin stove. Okay. Interesting. It's in progress. Yeah, I'm probably not going to spend a lot. I should make moonshine. Totally should. Totally should. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'm just checking it out quickly. I don't know why it keeps claiming that I have new material when I don't think I do. Anyway, alright. That's cool. Now I got a sense of things. Alright. Back to the actual fun times with the game. Alright. Actual game fun now. Alright, where am I headed? Ah, yes. Cool. Let us... Oh, nice. I could just travel there. Even better. There we go. Look at that ship. Beautiful. The Aquila must be equipped with cannon at Martha's Vineyard. Officers must be hired to command the new guns. Oh, here we go. A naval mission. My first naval mission. I've never played any of these before.
And feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
Oh, okay. Cool, Twisted. That's actually good to know. I don't plan to do much of it.
She is... solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale.
Glad to see you're
Get a
sober.
ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
It's like rain.
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
That'd be like the least secret ship ever. Alright, naval mission time. This is what people say is awesome, so we're gonna find out if it is. You guys got your sea shanty voices ready? East Coast, 1773.
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
Checking the aft sheets!
Naval ships. You've heard enough Alanis Morissette? The best part of Alanis Morissette's work is her incredible enunciation, which is different from anyone else. Like, you guys know the song Uninvited? I don't think you unworthy. I need a moment to deliberate. Her her ability to enunciate is amazing. Who would have thought it figures? Okay. You probably don't know much about 18th century naval warfare because you don't know much about anything at all. The hell, Sean, shut up. So here's a rundown of some of the types of vessels you're likely to encounter. Sure, Pav, assuming it's, you know, safe for public consumption. Oh, a Polish shanty? Alright, that's cool. These are long, relatively light vessels with a lot of guns, more than 28 if you want to get technical about it. Frigates were light and easily maneuverable, so they were often used for reconnaissance or escorting merchant vessels. Frigate is also a terrific word to use if you want to swear but your mother-in-law's nearby. Oh, frigate! These were smaller vessels, generally containing only one gun, but it was a really big gun. The gun in the boat is where the term gunboat gets the word gun from. It's not known why the word boat is there. Sean being funny. Gunboats are relatively inexpensive to build and could be assembled quickly. They are most often used to bombard targets on land. Although gunboats can easily be destroyed by a larger ship, such as a frigate, several gunboats together could do some serious damage before a larger ship could destroy them all. Strength in numbers. And guns, of course. Mostly guns. Schooners are small, light craft noted for their speed. These are the preferred ships for privateers during the American Revolution. There is nothing better for breaking through enemy lines faster than you could get shot at, or for making a fast getaway. Nowadays, of course, we have jet skis. Yeah, I love the concept of schooners. Man of war. This isn't really a naval classification, but more of a catch-all term for a warship carrying a lot of cannon. Most of the men of wars you'll see will likely be ships of the line, which are essentially big ships with multiple gun decks stacked on one another. Basically, naval warfare consisted of lining up your ship's broadside against the enemy's ships in order to hit them with the most cannonballs possible. Of course, the enemy would be trying to do the same thing. Predictably, the biggest ships with the most guns usually won, leading to the building of more ships with even bigger guns. It wasn't sophisticated, but by God, it worked.
Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
Alright, here we go.
Come on, she won't bite. You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up. Call for half sail, Connor.
I am.
Half sail.
Half sail!
Ah! Your killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll
Straight
find
ahead
our
till
guns
morning.
and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
We're going full sails, we're going full sails, we're moving along the sea.
Full
We're
sail.
going real fast, so sing along with me. We're going full sails towards the land.
Wind
I
looks
hope
to be
that we
shifting.
don't crash, because
Stand
if
by,
we
Connor.
were going to
Gusty
sail,
winds
we
can
might
be
get
difficult to
our
manage.
ass kicked.
We need to ease off. Half sail. Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Sail, sail, sail the seas, on we go, me hearties. Sail, sail, sail the seas, on we go, me hearties. On the blue sea,
Mind those
on
other
we go,
vessels.
me hearties.
Hold your tack and
Oh,
keep your
there
right
we're
away.
going, tail, on we go, me hearties. Get out of my way, you ship, on we go, me hearties. On we go, I say, on we go, me hearties. Sailing on a wooden ship, on we sail, me hearties. On we sail on this wooden ship, on we sail, me hearties. Speed, speed with those sails, on we go, me hearties. Speed, speed with those sails, on we go, me hearties. On with the wind and sun, on we go, me hearties. Here we will go as one, on we go, me hearties. Crib, don't hate this way, on we go, me hearties. Don't be like that gal, Crib, on we go, me hearties. Fun ships on ocean sails, on we go, me hearties. That's what I'm talking, on we go, me hearties. Thank you very much, Who Is Live. Good to see you, man. And yes, I am making this up on the fly. Thank you, Rez. I love me some sea shanties.
Cottages. We're close.
What's up, Arcade? Good to see everybody today. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Argonauts, man. For Who Is Live. Who is live? Oh, baby, don't hurt me. No, shanties are better than that. Thank you, man.
No sail. Full stop. No sail now. Double time.
Yeah, that was cool. Awesome times. Love it. That was fun. You need a twerk mod for AC4? Yeah.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing.
Oh my god, Lego. That might be scary.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to
Oh,
pay
totally
me
ravishing.
compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
I've been hanging out with my brother William writing books. No.
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
Oh god. Connor, why are you
I
doing
don't
that?
much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Oh, hashtag shots
not
fired.
in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
I was ready. I was ready to be wrecked. Oh, the guns. Yes. Yes, indeed. He said shite. He said it. It just happened. He went there. All right, people. It's time to go to war.
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar. The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Sounds good. All right. And it's time for firing, time for firing, time for firing the guns on this ship now. Time for firing,
like a British frigate
time
with
for
half seas over.
firing,
Should do
time
nicely for a
for
spotted target
firing
practice.
the ships
Bring
of
her
the
on
sun.
broadside and
Sing
when all
hey
guns are on
for the
target, call
firing,
fire.
hey for the firing, hey for the firing, firing at this wreck now.
Well done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
That's right, I'm not bad for a spud.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jet tar out of you yet.
Off-ship posers are
should
the
be
best
getting back.
posers.
The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long. All into half.
Here we go. And off to the sea, off to the sea, off to the sea we go, off to the sea we go, da, 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 da. Off to the sea, off to the sea, off to the sea we go, off to the sea we go, darling.
Please take the whip.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Yeah. What?
English frigate.
I only lose one.
Oh, be big twattles.
More coming in.
Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Oh boy. Battle. That was terrible. And go!
We're sailing into the wind. Alter your course.
Come on, you bastards. I gotta get moving, moving, moving. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn, 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 turn. Give me you sails, people. Alright, we're coming back towards him. Ah! Shot it right around the front side. Ow, 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 ow. Woo! Huzzah!
Carry on. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy? And we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for garters.
That's funny. I should totally sing sea shanties in the car. Right now, my daughter would still think that's awesome. When she gets older, who knows? She'll be able to drift out of the front yard. Nice. That's funny. I just need to be more out on the open sea. None of this fighting in the shallows nonsense.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Ah, it's the nutcase.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting.
Well,
Now,
that's
I
what it's all about,
implore you
Bill.
to head up the hill
It's all about
before the
improv,
old
man.
comes out of retirement
Little rap
just for
improv.
me.
Little rap improv is what it's all about.
You weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for?
It's gotten hot up in this his house. Oh, am I going to get to put on the clothes yet? I can. Oh, here we go. Big moment, big moment.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Yeah. He's got the full outfit. Oh man, they take us away the minute that. Yeah, there we go. What's up? Man, just as it's getting cool with the outfit, I have to go back to
We'll
Desmond.
be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Is the good news that I get to leave this area and go back to the awesome part
I've
soon?
managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems.
Suddenly watchdogs.
We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the
I like
van,
Connor's
too.
outfit.
But there's not much I can do for us.
I like Ezio's and
That's an
Altair's
easy
though.
one.
All we know is that Desmond sucks. That's all we know. Oh my god. They're gonna make me play as Desmond. I don't want to play Watch Dogs yet.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan.
It was literally right
At
when I
this
got the
time of
outfit. I'm
night,
like,
direct
awesome. And they're
infiltration is
like,
gonna
nope.
Get you noticed.
Modern
I think
Desmond
we're better
time.
off having you drop in from above. What do you mean above?
Yeah, Revelations is a badass outfit. I like Revelations. That's my favorite in the series.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2.
It's not that I
3.
hate Desmond, it's just that the others are so much cooler than Desmond.
Now why don't you power up the camera?
Yeah, I liked Revelations, my favorite.
I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
Yeah, that looks totally... That's not going to attract any attention.
I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Great. Right, it's true. Their lack of understanding about parachutes. That was really dumb. It is interesting. You know, there are subtle differences, though, between the way these two characters move. All the characters move. Ezio moves slightly different from Connor, and Connor definitely moves slightly different from Desmond also. So there are subtle differences, which I think is kind of neat. That's not what I meant to do. It's alright, though. See ya, Pop. Do a barrel roll! Don Cairo! What's up, man? What's going on, Cairo? How you doing, man? Are you recovered from the great cereal incident of a couple of days ago, Don? Are you recovered yet? See ya, Pop. Whoa!
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty much, that would have been my reaction also. I would have been like, yep, you suck. I'm glad that these guys have, like, genetically no fear of heights, because I'll tell you right. I don't particularly have a fear of heights, except where I feel like it's unsafe, and this is totally unsafe. So, I know that this is Inam's favorite part, because Inam loves heights. Inam is a huge fan of heights. You guys should get him to play any game that involves lots of heights. He will love you forever. I did that wrong. You think you'll live? Walter, what's up, Walter? Holy Christmas, Walter, I have not seen you in forever. What's up, man? How you been, boss? In accordance with the prophecy. Good to see you, Walter. Welcome back in. Oh, God. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Oh, my God. Totally safe. Totally safe. We should get him to play Mirror's Edge.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
I know, Tomb Raider would do some of that.
Not so bright side. The slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yeah, shut up, Sean. Like that, for instance. I like how the game encourages you to do free running all the time. And for me, I'd be like, take one step and I'd stay there for like an hour. And then would I be right? Oh, cool. Good to see you, Walter. That's exactly how I feel, Rap. It's exactly how I feel. Like in the game, I'd be like, I got up on one area, I'd be like, Okay, guys, I'm gonna be up here for an hour, and when I feel better, I'll move again. Like, there's no way I'd save the world, because it would take me 3 weeks to go up a tower like this. So I'd probably die from exhaustion and lack of food, nutrition, you know? I wouldn't be like, oh, no big deal. Like that, for instance. Uncharted. Are babes impressed? How would babes even know? Babes would be much more sensible than this, and babes would be like, I'm not going up there. What the hell's your problem? That one he learned from that little flip around, that move around move is from Connor directly. I know the Batman route. Cigarette breaks every 15 minutes. You do need grappling hooks everywhere. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh my god. This is seriously skeezing me out a little bit in real life. And I'm not a big... I love the height stuff, but oh my god.
Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean, shut the hell up.
Joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Classic. Douglas Adams. You know what's funny? I played the demo of Uncharted. I've never been that crazy about Uncharted. I don't know why. It feels like a game that I would like. But for some reason, I don't know. But I would still be willing to give it a try. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute.
Oh, really, Philly? I bet he's exhausted.
Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Oh my god, what?
Now, open your chute.
Oh god. Okay. Woo! This is pretty awesome, actually. All this to get to another building. Wow. See, like there. Right there, I'd be like, alright, guys, get back to me in a week. Click. Camera off. Voice off. Yeah, exactly. I do agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh god, don't say that.
You must be Desmond.
That wasn't so bad.
Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the count of...
You've got to the count of... Nice. That's cool, Philly. I'm glad he was nice anyway, despite being tired.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping.
Right,
inside the
Plistian, right.
network and sent Cross to see what we were after.
I'll show you this gun.
If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
I mean, I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's start by checking out some of the emails that we got when we were up there. Alright. Alright, here we go. Sean is really getting on my nerves. You'd think with everything that's going on, the guy would stop being such a douche. Maybe he thinks it's funny, or maybe it's part of his snarky British charm. Or maybe it's how he deals with the stress. Whatever it is, it's getting old real fast. We've got enough to worry about, you know, end of the world and everything. You'd think he'd show a little restraint or maturity or something. Sorry, not like you need to hear me venting. You've got enough on your plate. Please don't say anything to him, though. Let's see. In case you haven't noticed, we're knee-deep in the shit here. I understand this might not be your idea of a good time. It isn't anyone's idea of a good time. Picking fights isn't going to get our work finished any faster. So I suggest you stick to the mission. The sooner we're through the door, the sooner we can get back to our lives, or in your case, the lack of one. Dad. Dad! Suck it. Sign, son. William's not the most diplomatic man, I'll give you that, but he cares about you very much. When you were under during that whole bit with 16, he never left your side. Even slept in the same room when he put down for the night. Anyway, don't mean to be a busybody, just didn't want you to stay sore with him. Not too sore, anyway. The man means well, even if he's got an odd way of showing it. Just a quick heads up that I've pushed in a new batch of entries focused on the Kanien'kehá:ka. In order to ensure accuracy, I actually turned to a friend on the outside. Don't worry, he thinks it's for a presentation, so we're in no danger of being discovered. You'll find a new section under the database labeled, surprise, surprise, Kanien'kehá:ka. It has information on their political and social structures as well as some notes about their material culture. Interesting. The sphere used by Connor during his spirit journey is clearly first civilization in origin. It appears to function as some sort of temporal calculator. It's essentially a crystal ball, but one that actually works. This can't be coincidental, which begs the question, are there others out there? And then, blah, whatever that is. It works. I should hardly be surprised electrical impulses move from one pathway to another. You call them networks. Our word for them was more akin to road. It is yet difficult to project a thought from one medium to another, and yet it works, it works, it works, it works. What the hell is that? That's weird. Is like Ghost in the Machine going on here? I've been doing some digging on Hatham's blades. Still not 100% sure where they came from. My initial instinct was he started out as an assassin. I believe his father was one, in fact. But it appears he was a Templar from pretty early on. Maybe he took them from someone. It's happened before, and they're quite handy. I'm surprised more Templars haven't put them to use. Pretty easy to build a pair if you know what you're doing. I have found a better way to better control the impulses, to formulate a thought and transmit it, to add a sense of structure, a sense of order. You fear order, your kind. The gentle hand tends the flock. It is a kindness, not a cruelty. I wonder will you ever understand? Your enemies do in their own way, but they share your base heritage. Their concept is flawed. They are not worthy. You have all proved unworthy of our gifts. What the hell? Looks like Juno's really taken a shine to you. I suggest you don't engage her. There isn't time to go down that rabbit hole. It's sure to prove a badger's den besides. The whole experience is, actually. That final door, salvation was it? But for us? Who knows? Here we sit, working towards something we know next to nothing about. But it's our only chance. So there's that, I suppose. Yeah, I know, rightfully. Lol, somebody doesn't like me. You should not meddle in affairs that do not concern you. All these Juno visits and emails, too, apparently have got me thinking. What happened to Tinny and Minerva? They're the ones who invited us to this little apocalypse party, and now they've gone and buggered off. A little inconvenient, not to mention rude. I'll try and poke around later. See if there's not some sign of what happened to them.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
You're being silly.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording?
No.
Or is she a ghost?
Maybe.
Or something else?
Could be.
Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
Got that Bluetooth thing stuck in his ear.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That I mean she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? No, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the same problem, honestly, with linear gameplay that some people do. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it depends on whether the game functions or not. There have definitely been linear games that I found incredibly amazing. It doesn't have to be open world and sandboxy. In fact, I think sometimes open world sandboxy games sort of suffer from a lack of coherency and focus, and you just feel like you're just wandering around randomly rather than really concentrating on what matters about the story. The best games are the ones that mix them, like, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics is relatively linear. There's different places you can go. Technically, I guess you can choose to go, you know, to this city or that city. There's some, you know, choices here and there as far as where you can go and not just continue with the mission. But for the most part, it's a pretty linear game, and that game is tremendous. The Banner Saga is fairly linear as well. There's a great game, too. So I think it just depends. I'm not anti-linear immediately. And I think that there are some linear games that work as games and some linear games that would work better as books or movies. But linear itself, I'm not totally against it just for the sake of being that. So getting hooked in is really key. Yeah, exactly what Cairo just said. I mean, listen, the first couple of Call of Duties were super linear, but I would argue the first couple of Call of Duties, 1, Call of Duty 2, those games were incredible. I mean, those are great games, even though they're extremely linear. Later on, they got to be not only linear, but irritating and frustrating and just sort of like throw-ins because they really wanted you just to play multiplayer, and then the Call of Duty started to suck. But the first few Call of Duty games were great, in part because of the linear stuff. Yeah, basically, Walter, that's right. Hey, Dad, Punk.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Yeah, no, I know. All right, truce. All right, John Delancey. Truce. Power source. Maybe. Whoa, trippy. I know, right, Leshrac? This is trippy.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long.
I agree with that, Bill.
1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Shoemane. I appreciate that, man. Or madam. That's very kind of you to say. I assume you mean I should do radio broadcasting because of how awesome I run around at Desmond, right? Power source, no more. I feel like Ben Kenobi. This is the part, right? He's walking around like the Death Star part. It is cool that you learn something different from each ancestor, so like that thing, that like rush around, that move around obstacles in your way is totally a Connor deal. It's not about just money, though.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it.
Early solar.
Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same.
Thank you, Shumain.
Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Is this reminding anyone of the opening of the Superman story? Like what they're talking about at the end of Krypton's existence with the whole like holding back the wrath of the sun? I don't know. Something about that. But thank you, Shumain. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you to say. It is what I endeavor to do.
Wonder what's inside.
Will this power source work?
Only one way to find out.
You'd think they would have had that under more security. What they're going to do is rebuild this whole thing, and then the Templars will come in. I'll tell you what, man. People can say what they like, but Ubisoft does do epic pretty well. And that's not that easy to do. Pay you $50 a day to narrate my day. Nice. Let me see. Let me calculate that. $50 times 300. That's 15,000, right? Yes, tempting, but I think the problem is that I think my family might be upset if I only narrated someone else's day. They'd be like, "Why can't you narrate our day?" I'd be like, "Oh, good question." Hey, she's up there. Gotta get up there. Except there's a door that opened over here. Here we go.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command,
thanks, dude.
to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real.
Wow.
If 100 minds could wish away a wall or
True,
create a
Nalakan.
tree,
True.
what
And
might
thanks.
1,000 do?
You think, Shumain?
More.
$200 to
Might we
narrate my
change
prom.
the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might
That's cool,
illuminate
Leshrac.
us all.
Oh, I don't want a big Walter. I don't want
Once
because I don't want you to be in a funeral.
Sentence
So
would be uttered.
that's otherwise. Lasers.
Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
And for that, you'll have to find me again in the next episode of Really Creepy Future Prediction Story. What if I was shot out into space with fireworks and everything? Would I be using your Twitch name? Big Walter's life. A life that he lived for no one but himself was so epic that only fireworks could be found in the ancient world. It was the time of Big Walter, and no one but he. Is that what we're talking about? Just want to be clear. And then I would just be like, and that's because he sought the greatness of himself. And then I like raise my hands and like, you know, smoke goes up behind him and all that stuff. What's up, Fignuts? Good to see you, man. I have seen the Assassin's Creed trailer. I think it's cool. I think the French Revolution is a good one. I would prefer Victorian England, but maybe they'll get to that eventually. I think it's cool. I mean, we'll have to see how they handle things. I gather that after AC3, they got rid of the Desmond arc and they moved on to something else, but I don't know because I haven't played through these games yet. So, but I have no problem with them doing the French Revolution.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way.
Okay, Walter.
But forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves.
That would be pretty funny, Ixie.
And know what was to come.
He moves around and then he did throw forth a banana.
First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you.
Also the best food rap. The best food as well. I agree with that, Nalakin. They should do an Assassin's Creed in China.
The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
It's not unknowable, just
her, you know.
Want to save her.
I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
What?
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo.
She was?
I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed.
Oh, snap.
Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been far-fetched. I do find this interesting, though, kind of getting more details about the story. They are trying to tie up a bunch of loose ends, which is cool. They're either doing a really good job of reverse engineering this, or they're just like... They're either doing a tremendous job of reverse engineering the story and making it work after the fact, or they had a really, really good sense of what the story was going to be like all along. And it could be either one. This may be all I can do here. And it is interesting that you don't technically have to do it at this part. I don't remember that. She was a traitor in a Revelations DLC? Really? I think I missed that. Guess I can't do anything else with this. Is that where I came from? I came from there, didn't I? Okay, and I think I just came in a circle. Just went in a circle there. Hey, Roix, what's up, man? It'd be funny if actually all these things are completely true. And they're like, what? You guys all thought it was conspiracy theory, but what's up? Actually, it's totally reality. Actually, I don't know if that would be funny or if it would be terrifying. It would be something. Okay. Good to see you, Tally, by the way. Yeah, no, Revelations wasn't Revelations the Coma one? Yeah, I thought Revelations was the Coma one, I believe. Alright, let's get back to Connor's story, shall we? That was cool, but enough Desmond now.
Good luck, Desmond.
Connor time.
These are troubled times.
I know, right? Please.
The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both, the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All
Connor!
these things I must determine.
Spare a moment.
For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Have a look.
I thought the last time, 1773, Connor looked a lot younger than this.
Rope dart, if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
What's up, Pung? Good to see you, man.
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented.
Our
They
brotherhood
sent an
was great.
envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Yeah, Revelations
Sale.
is great.
This is theft!
Those are the two of the best ones, Jedi.
These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help.
Oh, there's the war hatchet.
What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
You could have used a tree. Oh, man. Alright, Connor looking like a bona fide badass. Alright. Alright, let's get a couple of these homestead things working. And a Peglik mission. Not sure about those. Let's, and also... Peglik trinket. Alright, let's, okay. Let's do a few of these things. Let's do a couple of the homestead missions here. How about I go to the homestead mission that's right there? Let's do this first. And then get into Boston. Whoops. Could have used a tree. I love that over the music. Encyclopedia of the Common Man.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny.
Oh, cool, Bill.
No matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Hold LT to analyze inhabitants and add information on them to the Encyclopedia of the Common Man. Okay. Is that like... Is it listed, or I just have to find inhabitants and then, like, analyze them? More pointless collectibles? Oh, alright. Well, the heck with that, then. Alright, never mind. Let me go do the, let's go do the other homestead mission, then. And then we'll set off to Boston. Let's do this one. Which one is Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry? I don't think I've heard of that one. I haven't done Liberation yet, either. I'd like to do that because of the female protagonist thing. I'd like to be able to actually see how they played that out.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Maybe.
Are you alright?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Well, hello, Miriam. Miriam with a Y.
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
Nope, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Achilles, what... Again, notice Achilles? What are you doing with a freaking golf swing? No cane. Did you guys see that? No cane. No cane for Achilles.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
What the hell is the rope dart? But I have to go up the cliff, don't I? I have to get up there, I'll bet. All the way around. Can I get up here? Can't. Get up there. Let me get up there. Man. Eventually there's a road that's going to bring me around to the right. Haha, rap. Oh god. Great. The rope dart's really useful at bringing these characters right to you. Use the rope dart. Or don't.
Yama.
It's finally gonna let me get up here. Oh my god, man. How far around do I have to go to get up on this cliff? Where are you? Where's the wolf? This is getting worse and worse. I'm just gonna have to go directly to him, I guess. Forget it. I'm just gonna go directly there. Oh yeah, does it, Twisted? Ugh. Trying to climb up on the cliff, man. I think my arrows are going to be... My bow and arrow is going to make more sense in this one. Oh, I think the wolf's fighting him. Have a seat, punk. There you go. Targets killed, 1 out of 2. Anything else? That's a quote I can get behind, Adam. Okay. What else we got? Thank you, Lego. Alright. Oh, thought I could maybe get...
I hear
Oh my god, wolves.
What's she dressed like that for? And it's not natural.
Oh. Have a seat, poacher. All right. Alrighty, good. What are the poachers poaching? There's one more poacher left. First of all, I want my arrow back. There we go. Can I get above this guy? Oh, no, because there's a cinematic.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No.
Hey, Amster, what's up, man?
Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, poachers are a despicable breed of human being. Takes a special kind of terrible person to be a poacher. Simple as that. This is a blind playthrough, Amster, so I just have become the adult Connor. Like, I had the young adult Connor, but I've trained with Achilles, and, like, now I have mostly access to everything. I'm just finishing up a homestead mission here. Hopefully Achilles has fixed her up.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Furs, herbs, and other hunting goods now available from Miriam. Excellent. Nice. Mission complete. That's right, full synchronization. Oh, wait. Let me go test this new thing. I think you said it was left trigger. Let me go see if this encyclopedia thing works. No, can I actually use the ladder like a normal person?
See anything?
Hey! I'll try to take a picture of you. Damn it. Lady?
Lovely morning.
Hang on a second, Miriam. Shoot. Oh well. No, I'd say I was talking to Inam about overall playtime. I'd say I'm probably about a third of the way through. Nope. I'd say I'm about a third of the way through, probably. Right. Yeah. No. Okay. Let us... Let's fast travel to the Harbor Master. I'm going to do one of the peg-like missions just to see what it's like. Oh, use Eagle Vision? Oh, darn it. Okay. I'll remember that in the future.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you
Oh,
speak
really,
of,
Hung?
what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather.
Did he now?
Find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
William Kidd. Captain William Kidd was a Scottish privateer turned private in the center of numerous pirate legends. Not much is known about Kidd before the late 17th century, even his year of birth is approximate. It's reasonably certain he's from Scotland, but that's about it. Every good pirate needs a mysterious past. Kidd first appears in historical records in 1689 when he's listed as captain. He was a privateer for Britain and the West Indies before sailing for New York City, where he lived for several years. Arv is looking for swag, confirmed 2014. In 1695, Kidd was given a privateer's commission to hunt chimps in the Indian Ocean and headed for Madagascar. He did that when he was 50, huh? Wow. Which at the time was a known pirate haven. Then Kidd disobeyed the terms of his privateer's commission, attacking ships in the Red Sea. No one is quite sure why, but I guess that's pirates for you. They're bonkers. When Kidd returned to the West Indies in 1699, he found that he was a hunted man. He sold his ship, the Queda Merchant, in Hispaniola and headed up the coast in a new ship. Kidd knew he was likely to be caught and wanted to have bargaining chips to secure his own freedom, so he started hiding treasure as he went. The idea being that he could later give away the locations in order to save his own skin. Kidd was finally captured when he returned home to New York. He tried to talk and buy his way out of arrest, but it didn't work. He was hanged for piracy in 1701, which must have been so annoying. So that means he was 56 when he died? As for Kidd's treasure, it's known that he buried some of it on Gardiner's Island off the coast of Long Island, New York. That part was eventually recovered after Kidd's death. Nobody knows what else he hid, but speculation still rages today over how much he buried and where. I know, it's true, Rap. Oh, definitely. Listen, the more deplorable the character, the more you need a respectable self-portrait. Oh, Xiao Jun. I did actually watch this video. I don't know if you guys saw the Assassin's Creed Embers video, but I did watch this. It was kind of cool to sort of close off the Ezio story. One of the last assassins to meet with Ezio Auditore before his death. Jun was born in royal captivity during the Ming Dynasty. She spent her teenage years' life as one of the favored concubines of the Chinese Emperor Zhengde. While not an ideal lifestyle, though I wouldn't mind it, it's better than digging ditches, Zhengde's taste for travel meant that by the age of 15, Jun had seen more of the world than most people of the era, which I suppose you might consider a bright side if you try not to realize that even some cats had seen more of the world than most people of the era. In 1521, the assassin order used the confusion surrounding Zhengde's death to infiltrate the emperor's compound and free some of the concubines, Zheng among them. She immediately became an assassin, but never forgot the women she'd been forced to leave behind. Years later, she returned to the imperial palace to free the remaining concubines, only to find that they had been killed by Zhengde's successor, Zhaijing. Zhaijing's response to the second attack on the imperial palace was swift and brutal and caught the assassins unprepared. The Brotherhood in eastern China was decimated. Xiao Jun and her mentor survived, but were forced to flee Asia entirely. They traveled to Italy to seek the advice of Ezio Auditore, but only Xiao Jun would finish the journey, arriving in Florence in 1524, shortly before Ezio's death. Embers. Yes, it's a movie that was basically meant to bridge the gap between the end of Revelations and the beginning of AC3. So you can find it, I think, on YouTube. Nicholas Biddle was an ambitious young sailor who became one of the first captains of the Continental Navy. Biddle joined the Royal Navy in 1770, I mean the British side, but when the American Revolution started, he offered his services to the Continental Congress. So a traitor then, though it's funny how you lot don't generally see it that way. Anyway, while he was only a midshipman for the British, Congress quickly gave him command of his own ship, the Franklin. In 1776, he was offered an even better deal, command of a brand new ship named the Randolph. History's mute on the reasons behind Biddle's rise to prominence. However, I think I might be able to solve the mystery. We saw a church recruiting him when Connor stopped at Nantucket. Biddle eventually became a privateer for the Continental Congress, patrolling British shipping routes, harassing their ships, and keeping the spoils from any he could capture. He had a reputation as an excellent captain. He divided the spoils evenly and never used corporal punishment against his crew. What a softy. Pitiful, really, though I think you can see why that would be a job perk. Yeah, Embers is definitely awesome. And I liked it because I felt like it did real justice to the end of Ezio's story, which was cool. David and River Clutterbuck. David and Richard Clutterbuck were gunners in the merchant navy starting in the mid-18th century. According to their reputation, these two aren't averse to a friendly fistfight over pretty much anything, so if you're talking to them, try not to mix up their names. David is the older brother, Richard the younger. Oh, and definitely don't try and be funny with their surname. The Clutterbucks were a Dutch family who moved to London when David and Richard were young. Their father was a dock worker, and so the two brothers grew up near and in the dockyards, running errands to pass the time and earn extra cash. They showed an early aptitude, an affinity, if you will, for fighting. The two brothers joined a crew with Robert Faulkner on board the Stalwart in 1750 and working with him until he disappeared in 1753. Unlike many who go to sea in search of adventure and treasure, the Clutterbucks' motivation was somewhat different. Guns. I almost made a mistake there. They grew up hearing the stories of the sea, but it wasn't until they overheard a gunner talking about the power of his cannon that they decided a sailor's life was for them. You guys all noticed that? The gunner was talking about the power of his cannon? Can I get a George Takei? Oh my. The sailor was not, in fact, talking about an actual cannon, but the impressionable lads missed it. Sean is totally, like, in sync with my mind. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying he was talking about another type of cannon. A different weapon altogether. I'm saying he was saying his cannon had power. I'm using speech marks to make it obvious. He had a powerful weapon. He wielded an his penis. Still don't get it. Oh, well. Oh, God, Sean. That's pretty funny, actually. I find some of Sean's banter obnoxious, but that was pretty funny. The Clutterbucks spent years traveling on various merchant and privateer vessels. Thank you, Bill. Almost always hiring on as a pair. They eventually settled semi-permanently in Martha's Vineyard, taking it as a place to rest between contracts before they would get tired of all the quiet and hire onto another crew. I'll explain that joke again later. That's precious. Amanda Bailey. Amanda Bailey was a well-known and well-liked innkeeper in Martha's Vineyard around the time of the American Revolution. She was born in North Carolina in 1730, the oldest of a large family. Her mother died when she was 14, leaving young Amanda to work and help care for her younger brothers and sisters alone. Amanda first crossed paths with Robert Faulkner when she was a teenager. He was working for the United Company of Merchants. She was a barmaid, clearly a recipe for romance. They exchanged letters, I suppose it was the texting of its day, which stopped when Faulkner disappeared from Halifax to join the assassins. Sad face. Despite reports that Faulkner had fallen overboard and was dead, Amanda felt he was still alive, somewhere, and after several years she went in search of him. Possibly so she could give him hell for abandoning her, but I'm speculating. She never found Faulkner and eventually settled in Martha's Vineyard, taking a job working in a local inn, which she later purchased. Amanda had a born talent for leadership and organization. She was responsible for setting up the first school in the area, not to mention advocating for improvements to the docks to bring in more business. Her inn was a hub for gossip during the Revolution, particularly if you wanted the latest in ship movements. It will probably come as no surprise to you that she was a spy for the Patriots, but that's only been publicly known since 1919, when a box of her personal correspondence was found, including some coded notes in Benjamin Ptolemaicon's handwriting. Cool. Excellent. Alright. I've got to go run downstairs and grab some water. It is really hot in here. So I will be back in just a smidge. And so I'll be right back. All right. Back. Sorry about that. Went downstairs and found that the thermostat was set high. Like, no wonder I'm starting to sweat. I was like, no, thank you. Could I have my air conditioner on, please? Let's see. Is there a slight desync between audio and game capture? Do you close the things you're reading only do the rest from memory? The latter, Leshrac. I close the things I'm reading early and I do the rest from memory. That is what I do. Wrong t-shirt, wrong time. Well, it's football. Listen, listen. Just ignore this symbol. Like I was talking about... Here. Like I was talking about this shirt. So don't worry about the symbol. Ignore that. We don't keep calm. It's football season. And it is football season. It's just a different football. That's very Americocentric of you, Lego. In most of the world, this is football season, the World Cup. Just because we don't acknowledge that as football, and we have to come up with the term soccer. So just pretend that this symbol doesn't exist. All right, let's get back into it. All right, let's see. Actually, let me see just quickly. I could tell that my follower notification was working, but let's see if Twitch chat is back. Hold on a moment. Is it back? Is it back? Nope, still not back. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, give me a second here to get this back working. Nope. Can only alt-tab it until I got this back on. There we go. Cool. Alright. Alright, one of your peg-leg missions, man.
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces.
Oh.
That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I guess I got that peg-leg piece from before. Peg-leg's quest. New destination unlocked in naval map? Really? Alright. That's cool. I got a bunch of these.
Got some more? Let's have a look then.
I already got 3 of them
Not to
for you.
hang the jib, but it's not enough. You'll need some more.
You'll seed some more. Letter to Lucky Lem. Lucky Lem, I write you the script for the North Atlantic, having sailed here aboard my sloop where the King's limeys are hot on my trail. I trust the Adventure prize remains safe, but I rest assured it is in the best of hands, yours. I have always trusted you as one of my faithful men, and that is why I now send you this scroll. It is of the utmost importance that you not open it, as it could mean me my life. Carry it with you always. Never give it to a soul, no matter the price offered, and believe, whatever that cost might be, I will double it when I find you. I do not know when I'll be free of these varlets, but they will not catch me. People very well may come looking for my scroll. Trust no one. Heed my warnings, Captain William Kidd. Okay, I got one more of these for you, bro.
Got some more? Let's have a look then. If you've been trying to run a rig, I won't have it. Find some more. Got some more? Let's have a look then. If you've been trying to run a rig, I won't have it.
Oh, okay.
Find some more.
I guess that means I'm out of them. Alright, fine. Okay. Let's get it back into the main quest then. Our sports is football, theirs is American football. This which sounds smarter? I'm not entirely sure I know what you mean. Alright, so we got to take the harbor. Harbor Master time. Whoa, look at all this stuff. The Chase. Henderson in Distress. Paving the Way. Dread of Night. Roots risk rate. Wow. Alright. Investigate disturbances off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. Let's do it. Let us do it.
It's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
I get it. I get it's not available.
Sails ahoy! Beat the quarter! British gunboats! Ready out to fire! Give me the word! We need to keep the gunboats up until she reaches the vineyard pier!
Whoa, 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 I need to turn. Okay. I'm gonna go straight ahead. Away you go. My favorite is escort missions. And by favorite, I mean not at all. Oh, God. Yeah, I see him. Got on the wrong side. Yeah. Booyah. I am protecting the merchant ship. Oh, God. Rocks. Ah. It's going to be tight. Turn it back right. Back this way. I am trying to protect the civilian ship, bud. Woo! Oh, man. Mines?
Mines, Captain. Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our snaffles when our target.
No, idiot. How did you get that far ahead of me? Really? Really? You got that far ahead of me? Really? Oh, that's the... Okay, that's the target. That's different. Sorry, guys. Kind of focus on this. Yeah, apparently I am going to have to upgrade him for later missions. You're right. Turn, 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 turn! Ow. Clear those mines. I hope that merchant ship is paying attention to where she's sailing. All right.
You should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard.
Let's do it up. One more.
They veered north. Not there, but an abandoned fort. On my mark!
An abandoned fort, which has probably got a bunch more guys. Oh, there's a lot of ships. What's up, Netowin? No, 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 not that. Full sail. Give me full sail. Give me full sail. Let's go. More of a chase. Move it up. Oh, God. Called it. Not so abandoned.
That lockcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Falk.
Woo! Oh, God. Oh. Turn. Ow. I am enjoying the sailing. Yeah, sorry, I can't focus a lot on chat when I'm doing this. I'm enjoying it, but like I don't know what I'm doing to kill those things. What's up, Extra Ted? How you doing, man? Hurry up, hurry up. Ah, turn, 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 turn. I don't think I'm doing any damage to those things, man. I'm not, okay. Hurry up, hurry up. Great. Tremendous. You need to get real close? Great. The says the swivel guns, it doesn't work. The swivel guns don't work. So it's nice you have that confidence in me. I'm not using the white area to aim because I can't, Tally. The white area is only used with swivel guns, and the swivel guns don't work against these things. I tried doing that, but the only thing that will hit him are the broadside guns, and those don't have white lines, unfortunately. This sucks. My ship is a freaking mess. When you're charging your broadside cannons, a white area appears in the water so you can aim with your broadside cannons? What? Really? Alright, I didn't see that. We'll see. What are you guys talking about? Where is this rectangle you guys are talking about? Where is this rectangle? I do not see any rectangle. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I see no rectangle at all. What's up, Robin Hood? Good to see you, man. I'm looking on the water. I'm looking on the water. What are you talking about? Yeah, I see like that little light. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, I see the little white highlight. That's not much of an aim area. I see the white rectangle. Okay. Before I get another failfish, I see the white rectangle. What I'm saying to you guys is that you also have to account for the speed that you're going, because it doesn't just shoot down the rectangle, it leads. So if you shoot here, the cannonballs go this way. Honestly, guys, you think I never played a game before? I'm glad that they stopped me at the fort, though. I was worried I was going to have to replay the whole mission.
Damage report. We're sailing into the wind. Alter your course.
Yeah, from a couple days ago, Robin Hood, actually. How many mortars keep firing? God, they have like 1,000 mortars per shot. It's crazy. I'm not going to win this time either. And go! Ramming speed. Arr, we'll take him to Davy Jones' locker. What's up, Day 7296? Whew. Swim towards the towers, turn 8 and shoot. I thought for a minute actually that I should just get off the ship and just assassinate all the people doing the towers. I was just gonna say exactly what Adam said. Just swim and stealth assassinate every person. That's what I'm talking about. I can't believe that I'm supposed to be fighting a fort. I noticed. Damn it. Woo! Oh man, I got one tower the last time too. I think the problem is that I'm having more fun with this than I have any right to be because I'm not as good at it as I should be. God damn with the mortars! I am taking cover. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh man, this is hard. I don't know that I'm gonna. I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. I just think I suck at it.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the big guy. Time to try waiting for no man. Take out your powers. Nice driving, Captain.
Ducking automatically prevents all damage. Guess you didn't realize.
Change course, sir. Wind's in our face.
Come on, get over there. Oh, that was a direct hit right there. Woo! And kapow! One down. I suck at this, but this is awesome. I just want to make that clear. I suck at it, but it's still awesome. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Yeah, 2 down. Yeah, that's too bad. I thought I avoided that. Turn, turn, turn. Alright. Get those guns over there. Get them over there. Move, 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 move. No, I noticed that.
Bad way, Captain! Can't take no more of that!
Woo! Yeah! Huzzah! Haha! What's up?
Bloody English have gone too far this time.
That is the problem.
Woo!
What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard?
Can I get a wrecked, not
Strategic value
wrecked?
and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Huzzah! What is up, dog law? Can I get a wrecked, not wrecked on that? Hmm? Maybe it's so good. Maybe. Nothing. Really? Did chat just die? No one has any reaction? They're like, oh, whatever. You're shouting right now with a crewman. Whoa! Shut up, Bill. Oh, man. No, what is up, dog? Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, what is all this stuff?